Alright, let's get loaded in here.
Yes, I know.
It's also time for your pill in like a minute. Alright, and let's see where we left off. Making some more baskets so that we have everybody covered, especially our team misfits. They were on their way out to collect ancient wood to the north. And our main group has been exploring, trying to find our precious scaled leather. And that search is going to continue, starting now. First, we are going to fight some bows. Wow, where did that come from? Some birds. Auto-resolve. Gave us some food. I really expected the boar to attack us. Oh well, we gained some levels for the misfits. Got quite a bit of gathering and strength. That's good. That'll help them collect things. In fact, everything there is a good skill to have. For our main combat party, we got a little bit of everything. Mostly strength though. That's straight up damage, which is good for them. Her traps is now 11. That's amazing. It's a counter offense of 11 or lower. And our village. A little bit of a mixed mash, but the gathering will be useful. Health and strength is always preferred. Alright, do I take them on now or just wait until they attack me and keep searching? I think I'm going to keep searching. Really need to find that scaled leather so that we can then try to find dragon leather. Otherwise, all of our non-warriors are going to be hurting for armor very soon. Alright, we are being attacked by that boar rider now. We got this. That's right, we have an extra dwarf we need to drop off next time we resupply. Alright, boar rider came out first, so the spear attack will take care of him on her turn, and then it's hammer time. Double hammer time. Now, since we have a potential of killing 4 guys between these two, let's concentrate on doing our counters. And we just so happen to have 2 counter offenses that will work. Perfect. Send out the rest of my warriors as a cleanup crew, and this fight is done. Lots of gear here. Let's see. Nope. Bad quality. Too weak. Bad quality. It's decent heavy armor. I'm sure I still have a warrior who could use it, and it's better than that thing. That's pretty good damage for a two-handed axe. It's a maybe.
The village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing but the destruction of all life. It seems they have become more frequent of late, more angered and active for some reason.
Alright, and we successfully fended them off with magic last time, which gave us more magic skill. So this should just get easier and easier as we do this.
Those who know the mystical ways of magic create a protection spell. It holds much of the evil at bay, but you still need to fight or lives will be lost.
Let's do this. Okay, options. Well, that counter offense is guaranteed to work, but I think I'm going to go with this one. No. Alright, now we'll do that one. It was better to risk it and hope that it succeeded, so we could do more with what we have. This has a chance of working. No, it doesn't. Never mind. the tactic we were trying to use. So we have 3 damage coming at us, and we need to do 3 damage to kill this guy, which she can handle. Then we need to do 8 damage to kill this one. Sadly, nobody does 8 damage. So we'll send out him. And if he attacks to the right, it's a kill. If he attacks to the left, it'll be almost dead. Let's assume he attacks to the left, and we need to do 7 damage to kill this one. That would be these 2. And then she ends the fight. Second round, they clean up the discard pile. So we're good.
Your willpower proves stronger than the malicious force of the Wailing Wraiths. This time, none of your people died.
Okay, the folklore is a new skill for him, so it's not useful right now, but his magic is stronger, and that's great. And everyone gained more will, which is health in both hex and social challenges. So I very much prefer that event now. I love to see it as much as possible. We have a 3 skull bee, which is 2 blood bees and 10 crazed bees. That's a lot of poke damage coming at us. I'd rather just avoid them. Didn't mean to click the undead, but that's okay. I'm going to attempt an auto resolve and see what happens. No wounds, perfect. Don't want either of the gear. We can go ahead and check out those ruins next turn on our way south. Misfits are almost there. Ooh, I don't know if they'll be able to handle Simox. And there's a good chance that it's going to attack them when it turns night. See, nothing really of value to gather with it, so we will just make camp here. There we go. Somebody's out of fire. Oh, they are. I never enabled it. There we go. That makes more sense. Now they gather it every turn. Perfect. Alright, let's check out these ruins.
You enter what used to be some old city. Some of it lies submerged in murky dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air. You explore the forlorn city, and from the top of one of the stone buildings flies down a swarm of enraged crows.
Oh no, not enraged crows. It's a 2 skull fight. I'm just going to auto-resolve it.
You defeat your enemy. You continue your scouting and find an old stockroom, still stacked with good resources.
Don't need the coat, but the steel will be nice in crafting.
Just as you are about to leave, you stumble across an additional treasure chest.
Nice, and that's a gathering necklace. It's always appreciated. Let's see if any of our gatherers need it. Nope. So who else is a gatherer? He is, and he's a decent one. There we go. What do we got here? More blood bees. They're annoying. Still no scaled leather. Lots of blood bees. Well, luckily I can hunt them when I click on them, so we'll do that. I'll control this one. Options. We have 2 good counter offenses that are likely to work. Let's go ahead and start with that. We have 1 first action that'll work. So I could plan around that. This has 19 life. None of my people deal 19 damage. He does, or she does 9 though. And then it'll be doubled with the poison on the next turn. So I think I'll first action her, that way she can kind of absorb some of the attacks. Let's see, he does 2 damage but has lots of life. He's my meat shield. And then we need to do 12 damage to kill this one. I can support somebody for 5. Which I guess will be her. I'm gonna send him out. And now first action her. Oh, never mind. I messed up and used my first action as a support. That's okay. We'll just get closer with everyone. Easy peasy. Don't need the sword. And let's continue our journey south. Oh, more ancient wood. They are gathering. Alright. And this looks to be the hive that's producing. Hey! Scaled leather! Fuck yeah. We finally found it. Now, what are the odds that I've already discovered 3 places? Are any of them close to the village? One right there. One right there, which is... Where is my village in comparison to that? I don't know. That's still pretty far away. And one right here, which is damn close to our village. Yeah, buddy. And with that, we have now finally discovered all of the endgame resources. Took us 330 turns. Yeah, it's about time, Coach Zach. We finally got our dragon leather. Alright. So, I kind of want to take out this hive before I go to that leather. So let's do an auto-resolve hunt. Don't need the wellstone. And then the hive. Again, it's going to be an auto-resolve hunt because that was pretty easy last time. There. No more bees coming at us. That leather was... I've already lost it. Damn it. Show me again, because I'm a fool. One right there next to me, which I could just gather that and then head back. One right there. And one right there. How come I couldn't notice that before? Oh well. I guess it makes no difference. We'll just gather from this one and head back.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance.
What do we got?
You spot a group of travelers trekking through the land. They look like nomads.
Okay, we can do a trade with them. They're near us, so they may just come to us. Save us the time. More spores. Alright, dragon leather. Main focus. And then might as well get some fish. And you guys can just sit there and do nothing. We'll get a batch every turn. With a little extra. Nice. Might as well use our research points at this point. Even though I'm not gonna construct most of these. Alright, we're going to start a long string of skipping turns and letting events come to us.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout. The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread.
Okay. We only have 19 days of food left, but I am gathering fish. So I think I'm just going to use up all of my vegetables break camp, head back, enable the fish so that we're not starving and taking wounds during the journey home. That's the plan.
Another tremor shakes your village to its core.
What?
The fields around your home shake violently, and the skies turn dark and foreboding. The earth grumbles and cracks open, but before reaching your threshold, it all stops. In the midst of the chaos, you see a lone elderly man trying to make it to your gates.
Ah, yes. So since we've taken so long to do the storyline, the game just throws it at us that, hey, giants are here.
You run out and grab the old traveler, and together you run back into the relative safety of your homestead. The stranger speaks up, his voice tired and worn out.
Thank you, kind strangers. This was very unwise, and yet it is strangely heartwarming to see kindness alive, even in this dark hour. Still, for all you know, I could be a bloodthirsty fiend, so I would advise more caution.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Oh, I am but an old man, a nobody, a lone survivor, trying to spread the word, to warn others of the fate of my own home.
And what fate is that?
Aye, you wouldn't think so, would you? But, alas, Thea has yet more destruction in store for us. It's the giants. The giants are returning. And when they come, we will all die. My home was struck by the tremors and destroyed into cinder. All that is left is a footprint of a creature I have never dreamt of. And I fear your own home may be in its path as well.
Giants?
I will not claim to know it all, for I am but one man, but I was the elder of my village, so I did hold some old knowledge. It is said that in the old days, far into the past, even before humans were made, the giants roamed Thea and wreaked terror on the land. Then later, our gods struck them down and they disappeared. But now, who knows? Maybe the darkness revived the beasts.
Damn it all.
Stop them? I have no idea, but I suppose you will need more knowledge. You will need to find someone who has dealt with them before, or someone who may know why they came back. All I found in our old books was this ancient map. It refers to giants and to a place where a knowing man may dwell. This is why I set out on my mission. I swore to my last dying brethren that I will spread the word, and in doing so, perhaps someone, someday, will exact revenge for my home's demise. I must go now to seek out others and warn them. Here, have this bag from my last bodyguard to help your quest.
His bodyguard had a poisonous axe. That's a funny looking axe. We'll keep it. And 2 buttons with a crap ton of armor on them. Nice. Thank you.
The map seems to point to a village far into the land.
That's right next to the Misfits. They're definitely not ready to start doing these quests, though. Oh, let's see. Anything important up here? Nope. Man, it's still warm today. I'm kicking the AC back on. Still nothing. Waiting for these skeletons to try to attack me. Spores? Yep. And some ox. Knew that was gonna... Oh no, just tough bats. Oh, this is gonna be easier then. Alright. Poke. He'll kill it on his turn. Hammer time. A little bit of a waste. But that's okay. In fact, to maximize my hammer, I'm going to poke that one to death. And we'll send out Fat Louie. Ah, the first actions. Damn it, I don't have any of myself. Now we're going to take wounds. Shit. Completely forgot about that. Well, damn. Let's get some counter tactics going on. Let's poke that one to death. Okay, Okay, 7 damage he can survive, but he'll be bleeding out. So we'll have to see what his odds are. We gained some levels, and he's not bleeding out. Did he gain just enough health to not be within the third limit? That would be hilarious. Misfits. He did. Oh, what are the odds? Holy crap. We gained a lot of health in that level too. Let's take a look at this guy. Yeah, he was at 2 of 9. And the +2 put him at 4 of 11, which is just above 33%. Oh, that's freaking amazing. The level up saved him. Cool beans. Our main combat party. Hey, our medic is getting better. That is great. A little bit of strength and health. Cool. And our main village. Our main village is the only village. Let's see. Health. Tactics is our confuse in combat. Strength is damage. You are our medic. Yeah, so herbalism is good for him for certain events. All in all, good level. In fact, I'd classify it as an amazing level because it saved that guy's life. Back to skipping turns. This time we got some spores attacking us. I'm going to auto-resolve it. And undead. This one I'll control. We lose a spear. Options. Well, I can never complain about starting with a hammer. Then let us counter offense. Counter offense yet again, and for the hell of it, counter tactic. 54 damage, kills this one. 14 carries over to him, which means he'll kill it, hammer, and then these guys will do cleanup of the discard pile. This fight's over. What do we got? Don't need. Definitely don't need. Too heavy. And maybe as a backup spear. Ooh. Ooh. 4 skull fight. Orc fighter. Goblin warrior. The wolves are a joke. They're mediocre. So it's really just the orc fighter that's the tough one. Oh, and we lost our hammer for this fight. Damn it. And our other two are in a tactical hand. That's annoying. We get 2 cards. I am very much tempted to start with my best attacker and my best shield. There's a wolf and the fighter. That's going to be a waste of his attack. I can first action somebody though, which is what I'm going to do eventually. So for now, let's send him out. And let's get a little countering going on. Ooh, making her badass, eh? Or him. It's hard. I see curvature there. That's a her. I need to be smart and save this one for the first action. Let's go ahead and counter Tic Tac. Confuse the orc just in case I fuck this up. Poke with him, first action him. So now he kills the wolf. His attack will kill the orc. Her attack will kill this one, and then we'll start in on the discard pile. In fact, we'll just poke her to death. There we go. Looks like 4 skull fights are starting to become a breeze for us. Good quality, and it's a bow. We'll keep it. Don't need that. Don't need that. Thank you. Now that bow I can equip. I know somebody will make use of that. Let's see, who's got the weakest on my warriors? 7, 5. Looks like it's the 5. Upgrade. She does not have the strength to equip that. He does. There you go. This time we're being attacked by a one skull fight of bees. That's an auto resolve. And they gave me some disgusting food. In addition, we are being attacked by some skeletons. 6 of them, I'll do it. Oh, they're nice and weak. Let's see. She kills it. Hammer. Oh, that's not my hammer. That's okay. We'll poke that one and then hammer time. Then counter tic tac, counter tic tac. Finish the fight. No wounds. Five damage, we don't need that. Bad quality, definitely don't need that. We are far from being overcumbered. We're just collecting more wood as we go from breaking shit down. It's kind of funny. We have 7 days left with this group. There's the Samat. Alright, this one could be interesting. Alright, Team Misfits, let's see what you can do. Damn it, my hammer's in the tactical hand. Shit. Alright, if I poke with this guy, that's 7 damage now, which makes it 17. This then becomes doubled. It doesn't matter, still enough. So that's one dead Samak. Let's send out our orc. First actions. Oh, how I hate this. Actually, I can first action him. He gets the kill. But the first thing I need to do is get rid of these damn tactical cards, so that there's no more of that first action crap. Let's see. I need to first action him now. He kills that bat. He kills this bat. So we will poke that one. I can confuse the last one so it doesn't get an attack. And then send out her and Fat Louie and her. No wounds. Ruby will help us make more medical pendants. That's not very useful. I'm just going to break that down. 5 turns to go for the Misfits. But first, Fat Rats. Fat Louie's family wants Fat Louie back. Alrighty then. I poke with you, that's 4 damage. Makes this 13. This gets doubled. 17. You are not strong enough to kill this rat on your turn. That's okay. His is. And then the hammer. First actions. We do have one. We need to make it count. So let's get rid of some of these tactical cards. Need to save her first action. Perfect. No more first actions. Let's see. Poke with her to kill that one. Poke with her for that one. Send her out. Poke with him for the hell of it. I did not think that through. I needed to first action somebody, and I didn't. Because I'm a dumbass. So he does 11 damage right now. I need to bump that up by 12. I could do so, but then I can't first action him. crap. What I can do is shield, support, first action. I was hoping it would attack to the left, but that's okay. It took a very minor wounds that time, which will heal in one turn. 2 turns. Don't need that sword. Three turns left for the misfits.
You come across a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. The corpse is literally stomped into the ground.
Let's search it.
Your medic realizes that the person is still
What?
alive. You band together to try to save him, but you must all help out.
We only have one medic in this group, so this is not going to be an easy challenge, but maybe we'll get somebody to join us. Alrighty then. I kind of want to see what level cards come out first, so we will send out our medic. Looks like 3 of these have a chance of working. Let's start with the level 4, which failed. Level 6, there we go. Level 7. Alright, she does not kill this one. We have 10, 24, 34 damage coming at us, which will definitely kill her. Just between these two, or these two, so it's a question of how they split their damage up. Because he's kind of useless in this, but he's got a lot of life, he's going to be my meat shield. Yes, a half squished dude, which means he'll fit in perfectly with misfits. Alright, potentially 9 damage coming at whoever I put here. Let's have the shield soak up some of it. Assuming she hits this way, we need 3 damage to kill it. Good job, Fat Louie. Way to take one for the team. Okay, a few casualties, but since this is a sickness challenge, they're not actual wounds. So again, medic first. Let's counter a tic-tac. Alright. She just slightly fails to kill this one. That's okay. It'll kill her. And then we have 8 damage coming to whoever we put here. He does just enough to kill it. And then cleanup crew. Perfect. What do we get for saving the half-squished guy?
To stop the bleeding and patch the person up. Later, once they can walk again, they tell you what happened. It was terrible, terrible, I tell you. Out of nowhere, a giant foot appeared and just walked right over me. I've seen many things in Thea, but I have not seen such a creature before. It was larger than a troll, more like a big dragon. I don't know what it was. Thank you for the rescue.
Okay. Our medic got better, which is perfect. That made it a wonderful challenge. And he did not join us. That's okay. Gaining 2 medic is worth anything. Let's see, they got one more turn and we'll send them back home. Alright, breaking camp. Making the trek home. And our main group is getting low on food. But we're collecting fish that we can switch over to when that time comes.
As you walk down a path, your wise ones feel a slight tingle of magic in the area. They soon realize there is a hidden object nearby, protected by some spell.
I've gotten children from this event before. It's really strange.
You investigate and find a hollowed tree that has a chest-shaped hole in it, but no actual chest. To the untrained eye, it would seem someone has removed it. but those with a magic sensitivity can feel an active protection spell.
Let's break it. Auto
You break
resolve.
the spell and reveal a chest. Inside, you find a
No
weapon.
child. Don't really need that. Thank you though. Free experience. Let's see, they have 1 day of food left and we'll switch. Let's drop off all of our miscellaneous stuff and resupply with the misfits. Decent chunk of ancient wood. We can make use of that. Let's restock our vegetables. 9 people, 40 days worth. We're looking at 360. And we need some more wood. And what can we make that's useful with that recent batch of wood? How about some true Leshy's hair? Nice. Let us make 5 of you. Also, we made baskets for them. Let's transfer those over. See if any of them can make use of the hammers while we're at it. A good quality basket. Nice. We also need to make better medic gear for our medics. As far as warriors go, might as well give her the good quality one. She needs one of these. Fat Louie can have nothing. Let's give her the good quality basket, and then everyone else gets the other kind. And suddenly the misfits are a gathering machine. And Fat Louie. Let's enable their wood. Dragon bone, so that I can start making some amazing two-handed axes. Question is, was there any close by? Let us find out. We only have one place. It's a bit of a trek, but they should be able to handle it.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout. The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread.
Damn these tremors. Alright, we need to switch them over so that they're not gaining wounds. No more vegetables. Now eat your fish. Misfits. The dragon bone was down here somewhere. There it was. Oh, and I walked you right into a fight with some beasts, and you don't have a hunter. Okay, let's fight them. Oh, it's just bats. We should be able to handle this. It's hammer time. Kind of waste of a hammer time. Let's do pokey and another hammer. First actions. That's okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that one. We're gonna first action our hammer, and now it's gonna be a hilarious fight. Wasted. Don't need the sword. Continue this journey. Looks like we're already finishing our Leshy's hair. Let us go ahead and see who could equip it.
In a ragged dark green cloak, slowly approaches your party. As he gets closer, it is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back. Seeing your party, the figure takes off the hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf, with his blackened, sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains an air of grace, a whisper of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature. He stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak.
Word of the wise, if you attack him, you will be cursed. So I'm going to try to talk to him.
You approach the wanderer, mimicking his sign of peace. You speak up. This is a dangerous road to be roaming on your own, sir. Are you all right? There is no reply from the figure, and so your men make another attempt. As they get closer, the elf steps back and waves at them to stay away.
Okay, we're going to go with the blue option. Your eyes, you carry the elven curse?
Yes, you are perceptive, young one. Since the darkness descended upon Thea, my kind has been cursed with this filthy affliction. And worse yet, those around us are oft plagued by our illness.
What? Begone, stranger. We're just going to give him food and water.
After drinking some water, the elf finally speaks. His voice is but a whisper that rings in your ears, and its tune makes you weep, filling your soul with unknown sorrow. My kind was once blessed with divine light. We walked Thea as immortal guardians of the sacred knowledge and the bearers of the eternal song of life. But when the darkness came, it was clear we had failed. Those who did not perish remained cursed, forever wandering this hallowed earth. Those who try to help us risk sharing our fate. So please, friends, risk not your beautiful souls and leave me to my wretched fate. Despite the overbearing darkness, you feel strangely uplifted when the elf speaks, and some of you become more confident in themselves.
So our bandit and good old Fat Louie are attractive. Fat Louie is decently attractive. And our bandit is as well. They are going to be pretty good in speech challenges. Can I help you more?
There is little
we got cursed, but we got some diamond.
Kind. You risk much by helping me. If I can travel with you for just a few miles and enjoy listening to your tales, I shall be very grateful. You walk for some time, telling the elf of your village, and he seems to get better for it. After a few hours, you realize he is gone without a trace, but you find a small parcel in one of the backpacks. Unfortunately, you also feel that some of his curse now has a hold on you.
So we got minus will, minus attractiveness. Worth it for the diamond. Zeity, where they are in the opposite direction. Let's go ahead and take care of that curse, and then we'll head towards... We'll probably just resupply again and then head towards the dragon bone.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard.
That's right, Fat Louie is the prettiest rat.
The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread.
Keeps giving me free experience, can't really complain about that. Ooh.
You fall through the ground into a dark and stale tunnel. The fall was rough, but it is possible to make your way back up.
It's the Misfits, they're definitely not taking on a dragon. They should be able to handle the dwarves. Can you have the main camp transfer their extra person? Main group? Yeah, but they're pretty far away. And I definitely don't want to send a single person out to make that journey. They're guaranteed to have some sort of event happen and they can't handle it. No. Let's just go ahead and do the physical challenge, see if there might be a permanent stat gain or not. Auto resolve it. Nope. But we got some minerals
while doing it.
So from now on, I'll just take on the dwarf. It's better rewards. But yeah, I do plan to give them the extra dwarf that we gained. That'll be a good fighting power for this group. Alright, Zeody. I should have the stuff you need.
You enter the ruins of an old town, although you only know this because the Zeody told you so, as there are only stones covered in moss and plant life. But you do see a group of old men, huddled together over a large oaken table. The Zeody do not turn to you, but one speaks.
Grandchildren have come. Our help they seek, but are they too weak?
Another speaks up.
They come for aid, but rules have to be laid. We take our food that will change our mood.
A wicker basket appears before you, and you know these forefathers will not speak to you more unless you feed them.
Gluttonous ghosts. Alright. Take away our curses.
Seek our aid and guidance you shall receive, for each dark curse has its own flavor, and so the relief lies in different realms. You will face a challenge, our child, and if you pass, you shall be cleansed.
What challenge?
If your body has been wounded by a dark force and will not heal, cursed you are, and you must speak to the spirits of healing to lift this taint. If your flesh is weakened, you must stand by our table and prove you have the tactical wits to outsmart the curse. If you have been deformed by evil forces, you will sneak up to a water nymph and steal a strand of her hair. We can then lift the curse for you. And if you have been cursed by the darkness itself, you will hunt down Abyss, and once you have him, we will transfer the darkness away from you and into the beast. Don't worry, we will shield you from his attacks if you fail.
Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of the Curse of Darkness first. That way our will is at max, and then we can attempt the sneak challenge. It's a 2-skull hunting. That's an auto
You
resolve.
have proven yourselves to be worthy offspring. We take the curses away from your souls. Return if you need aid once more.
So no more Curse of Darkness. Do we have the food required to do this again? Yes, we do.
You enter the ruins, the Zeody do not turn to you.
Do it once
but one
again.
speaks.
And you seek our aid if your body has been wounded.
And the
by
deformed curse. We suck at sneaking, so I'm gonna have to do this myself. And all of my combat cards are in my tactical hand. Joy. Well, I can at least do some countering. Okay, we have 5 damage coming at us. We need to do 13 to kill this one. We're definitely not going to succeed at that. She has a good shield, so she'll be my meat shield for the attacks. We can also additionally shield her, which, sure, why not? And then do what little damage we can. Okay. Pretty much the same story. I'm just going to keep counter-offensing and counter-tactics, so that I'm only dealing with 2 cards at most each turn. The confuse is actually nice. So, who's going to take the attacks on the first turn, or the second turn? That's a total of 10 damage coming at us, which I can shield anyone to absorb. So, let's see, 11 kills this guy. She does 6 of it. Shield her. He does the other 5. That one's dead. Now we need to do 7 to kill this one, and these 3 do exactly 7. Sweet, we win. Now we're no longer ugly.
Yourselves to be worthy offspring. We take the curses away from your souls. Return if you need aid once more.
Nice. Thank you very much. Let's go resupply and then head back down towards the Dragon Bone. We got some blood bees attacking us. Bees are super annoying. Do not send your characters out unless you have uber shielding, which means like triple what these guys have. So instead I'm going to focus on countering for now. Options. I have a single counter offense. Alright, we got 2 blood bees going on. That's 12 damage coming at somebody. But I can poke this one and not kill it. She'll take 5 damage from the first bee. I can't first action anybody. Damn it. What I think I'm going to do is send out my hammer and then shield him for 27. Or I could just confuse both of these because there's only 2 blood bees in the group. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, regular bees came out. I get 2 to play. So we can send out a spear to kill that one and then buff her so that she handles whatever damage is coming out, which was only 1. Then do both of my hammers. We only get to play 1 card. So I think I'm going to counter tactic. Counter tactic. Send him out. Perfect. Then the dwarf. Then our medic. Her shield should be enough to not take wounds. Nice. Rubies help with medic pendants. That axe, meh, we'll just dismantle it. And we're also being attacked by fat rats. $22 life. Her poke will be enough to kill it. Yeah, the bees are a good reason why hammers are great. Alright, so she'll kill it on her turn. We are going to have to deal with some first actions coming out, I know that. So let's go ahead and start counter tactics. Ooh, I get another one. Counter tac. Aw, they're all fat rats in here. Yeah, I don't have a single first action that will work. So let's confuse that one. Counter offense. Counter tactic. Counter tactic. Oh, it's a level 3. And first action, but it's confused. It doesn't get to attack. That's great. Although it now means she's a 50-50 shot on attacking either direction, which sucks. She's gonna take wounds. I don't like that. But we don't have a choice. Kill that one. Now she can at least try to draw one of their attacks. And then we'll just send out the rest of our warriors and hope. She attacked the wrong direction. So she potentially will be bleeding out. Be right on the cusp. Okay, she is bleeding out. I don't need another grass shirt. We gained some levels, but first, it happened again. Oh my god. So, anyways, our misfits got hella strong. That's nice. And then our lady gained health. Right there, Joramira. +2 health. And it was enough to take her out of the bleeding zone. We got lucky twice in a row. That's hilarious. Gain lots of strength. That's nice. Our Dwarf Bandit is even better at counter offense. That's good. All in all, that's an amazing level up. And our village. Lots of health. Beautiful. Alright, let's resupply with our misfits. Drop off the few random materials we've collected. Don't need 41, we only need 35 at most for the herbs. Let's go ahead and take 50 days worth from now on, which would be 450. Alright, and then continue heading towards this dragon bone now. A single blood bee, that's an auto resolve. And they gave me a mace that I don't need. And Baba Yaga, we are fighting our first witch. Technically she's classified as a demon, I believe, but she's pretty much a witch. Lots of health, lots of damage. Luckily, I have this amazing elf with a cool spear. That's going to be 15 poke, which means her attack will be 45. Baba Yaga will be wounded, so that 3 is doubled. She does 51 damage with her total attack. So that's a dead Baba Yaga. And then hammer time. Wasted on those, so we are going to poke one of them to death. Send out next best hammer. I could have been doing counters, but that's alright. We will do so now. Get rid of these final 2 tactical cards. Send out my last hammer, my warrior, and that should be good enough. Goodbye, Baba Yaga. They gave me a pretty good 2-handed axe. I'll keep it, see if anybody can make use of it. Get rid of that shield. Spear, 7-3, 7-3, so it's the same. This is an upgrade for him, but it's too heavy. What if I remove that? Okay, so if anybody starts bleeding out, we'll put his medic medallion back on. Until then, I want more damage. That's alright, not much of an upgrade. 5, 6, 4, and 5. One-handed axe. He has a 2-handed axe, and it's much better. Okay, so no upgrades for them. Misfits. Continue. And get attacked by some goblins. 6 of them. Could be challenging. Goblins can have spears. Something to be concerned about. I'm gonna attempt counter offense. Sweet. Alright, he has 9 life. That's pretty weak. Does great damage though. So my spear will take care of him, and then we will send out a shielded warrior just in case. Thus far, no spear attacks. I'm going to counter tactic both of those, so we're only dealing with 2 guys. He has 28 life. She kills him with her spear. She kills that one and one of these. So, cleanup crew. And the misfits continue to hold their own. Don't need either of the shields. That 2-handed axe is meh. And we are also being attacked by some unlivings. Nice hammer. I have one too. You will see it very soon. First we will poke you with her, and then the hammer. Now, I have quite a few counter offenses I can use, and I will do so. Then I will poke you. I'm going to go ahead and kill you. Send out the rest of my warriors for the cleanup crew. That should be good. Nicely done. Don't need any of that gear. They have 5 days left of gathering. And then we'll send them home with all that beautiful dragon leather. And we can begin making dragon armor for everybody who's not a warrior. Whew. This is a big group of humanoids. I'm worried about the warriors, the boar rider, and the skirmisher. It's an even fight, which means not going to be easy for the misfits. Again, humanoids can have spears, so I need somebody with a shield. I'll start with her so that we have our hammer out first. Oh, there was the spear. Still shielded, that's good. Can I first action anybody? I can. And he's strong enough to kill that craftsman. Hell yeah. First though, I'm going to poke her to death and then send out an actual shield. That's fine, confuse all you want. I have no counter offenses, but this counter tactic should work later. I'm going to send another hammer out and hope no spear came. Oh, so many confuses. You bastards. Alright, that confuse really sucks, so I'm going to shield her. That skirmisher scares the shit out of me now. I only get to play one card, and I don't want it to get confused, so I'm going to wait. Kill her with him. First action him. Poke him. Oh, and we killed the skirmisher. Fuck. Oh, shit. We have somebody bleeding out badly. She just got overkilled big time. And I think that's my medic. Oh, fuck. Let's see. That might be useful. That might be useful. Might be useful. No, not so much. 18 damage versus 19 with a chance of more. We'll get rid of that. Don't need the shield. Don't need that. Definitely weren't going to gain a level to get her out of the danger zone. Alright, calculation time. So, luckily, her wounds isn't too high above her health. So 25 wounds divided by 16 max health gives her a wound scale of 1.56. She has a base survival of 70%, so minus 0.7. Still has an 86% chance to die. Now we take medic skill. Bloodbath is on, so it's 2 times her medic skill, which is 22. Which puts her at a 64% chance to die. Does anybody else have medic skill? That's a big fat no. We are definitely too far away from the herbalist to make it in one go. So, we could lose our medic, which really endangers this group. I need to only move 4. Make camp. Let's go ahead and gather the coal. It's worse than a coin toss. I don't like our odds. But let's flip that coin anyways. Nope, she died.
And so death can claim its prize.
So we are now at 4 villagers dead. Update that. And now this group has no medic, which makes every encounter that much scarier. We made it to the Dragon Bone though.
Thea is not
Oh,
place to
what are
grow
the
up in,
odds?
But alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Well, obviously I'm going to take another freaking medic to replace that one.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
He's a
The
crappy
whole
medic.
village celebrates this joyous occasion. The
But
youngster places
decent
a food
strength,
offering
though.
at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
So when they come back with their first load of Dragon Bone, they will get their new medic. Alright, I'm not going to worry about gathering quartz because it's super heavy and I don't have much use for it. Let's see, he can have the good quality new spear and armor. Give him the 8. He'll also get the previous medic's root of life. Speaking of which, do we have enough rubies to make an? We can make 1 blood pendant. It's a start. What resources do we have? We have plenty of ancient wood, not a whole lot of mithril, not a whole lot of moonstone, little bit of dragon leather, a little bit of dragon bone. So yeah, we are hurting for supplies. Two more turns and we can head back.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps
Yeah.
are heard throughout.
Yeah, I definitely want 2 medics for every group.
Many people get bruised and thrown about, but the tremors eventually stop.
I also did not play that fight very well. I wasn't paying attention. I was focused on that skirmisher so much I didn't notice that the last guy would still get an attack. Alright, we finished the pendant, which will go on the newest medic so that he's at least viable as a medic. One more turn.
You travel through the plains until you discover a deep rift in the ground. When you look down, you see a vast area filled with rubble. Amongst the rubble stick out some enormous ivory bones of a dragon.
Oh, how convenient. It's a sneak challenge, but if I succeed, I can get some more free dragon leather and dragon bones.
You notice that the rocks move unnaturally, and you soon realize that these must be rock trolls. You can either use the element of surprise and fight them, or try to sneak past unnoticed and collect some bones.
While we have won most of our 4 skull fights, I really don't want to fight these rock trolls. We're going to sneak. We only have a couple guys that are good at sneaking, however. But it's what they do well. Tactical options. Counter offensive 11 works. Oh, we also get a tactical one, huh? Counter tactic. And that was a oh, you bastards. Of course you're going to confuse my only true damage dealer. That's 7 damage. 12. So they kill this one, luckily. Then 3 more damage. And I don't have any support allies. So I'm going to get closer for 2, 5, another 4, and another 4. And he's just not going to do anything. There we go.
You managed to sneak past the
Nice.
sleeping trolls comfortably, and as the area was quite large, you were able to collect a decent amount of dragon bones, and even some dragon hides, safely.
Alright, time to break camp and bring all this dragon leather home. And then I immediately go back into camp because I fat fingered the wrong button. Don't be like me. Nest Tower? Never heard of that before. Oh, and it's not going to tell me what's in there. Break camp. Head home. Which is being attacked by more goblins. I'm going to auto-resolve it. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. I'll keep that though. That's some good range damage. Ooh, you're big. More goblins. This was a 3-skull fight because of the boss. I'm going to do that one myself. First action goes to me. Goblins can have spears, so shielded warrior. Oh, that boss is so scary. He kills the shaman, no problem. Now my spear attack, which I can do 2 of, this does a poke for 13, which wounds the goblin boss. Doubles this, so that's 40, 56. And he still has 11 left over, so yeah, we do need to double poke him. And then let's go ahead and get rid of that last tactical card. One less thing to worry about. So he kills that one. These 2 combined kill the boss. This one doesn't get an attack. Hammer time, clean up. That should be good. Perfect. Let's see. Good quality makes it maybe viable for a low strength unit. That shield not so much. We are also being attacked by another Baba Yaga. It's a 2-skull fight though. I'm going to auto-resolve it. She gave me a weak axe and the weakest spear there is. Thank you for nothing. And now some undead. Again, auto-resolve. Don't need the shield or the sword. Thank you for the bone. Now, what the hell is that coming at me? Bandits. It's got to have an orc in there because that's a huge humanoid. It's daytime though, so they're less likely to attack me, which means I might be able to get there and fight it with my main group.
Darken and the air getting heavy. The wind
Ah,
picks up
some
and
Ville.
thunder strikes. Strangely, this seems to happen only around you, as you see clear skies up ahead.
We are definitely strong enough to do this fight now. No
Try
more
to
running.
Step aside carefully, but you soon realize this is not a natural storm. You see several winged creatures charging you from the skies.
4 Ville, 4 Giant Crow. Giant Crow are kind of a nuisance. It's the Ville you gotta worry about. Or not. I thought they were stronger than that. So, that's convenient. Spear. Kills it on his turn. Hammer time. Ah, the first actions. That's why the crows are a nuisance. I do have a first action that is usable. So we will save that for the end. In the meantime, let's do a counter offense and send another warrior out. Now let's get rid of these tactical cards. Boom, boom. Which means I can first act somebody, kill this thing. It has 17 life. He can handle it. So kill, kill. Kill, kill. He handles one of these. Clean up crew. Should do it. Perfect.
You defeated the Villi. The storm dies down and the skies clear again.
That's not bad. I'll keep that for now. The hell are you? Speech and animal kinship. It's a flute. Interesting. Don't really need it. The moonstone is a great find. Speaking of which, I think that might be my next objective, is to send this group out to gather more moonstone. Okay, let's drop off all the random stuff we've picked up, resupply at the same time. 20 days worth of wood. $338 dragon leather. That's a lot of armor. We'll be able to make a couple shields or an axe out of those dragon bones. Let's resupply our veggies. I want 50 days worth of 12 people. 600. And this random gear will drop off. Keep the root. Now, what did we craft that I can utilize? Let's take the hammer and the leashy's hair and the baskets and the buttons. Who gets what? You get a leashy's hair. Major upgrade for you. Same thing for you. And you. No upgrades for you. Or you get a hammer. Alright, Coach Sec, have a good night. I will catch you later, man. Hammer upgrade, thank you. We have nothing for you. We have an upgraded leashy's hair for you. Well, let's see. Base 24 versus base 20. Yeah, it's an upgrade. Nothing for you, or either of you. Now, those buttons. Where's my hammer guy? Wait a minute. Buttons go... Yeah, the hammer guys need the damage over the armor. So, you can have a button. And you can have a button. Now, the baskets. You already have one. Upgrade. We already got one. Got one. Got one. Got one. Upgrade. You don't have one at all. Don't know why. Same with you. You both can have one. Now, who am I going to leave behind for the misfits? I kind of want to keep my hammer damage. So we are going to leave this guy. So we'll do a -M. And then drop all this... Oh, no. Give me her back. Drop all this random gear off. And now we can queue up the dragon armor for all of our medics and gatherers. Dragon leather. Dragon leather. Coal. We need more coal now that I think about it. In due time. And the bandit can join you in crafting that. Alright, we need to enable both of those. And that moonstone was way the fuck out here. Boom. 6 days to get there. Nighttime is approaching. We're more likely to start getting attacked again. Getting closer though. There's also some dragon leather near it, but I got plenty of that now. Did I not put... Oh, I only made them craft one, didn't I? That was dumb. Yep. We want tons of this stuff, not just one. $17 of them. That works. Now, for the one that we did make, let us put it on one of our medics. Beautiful. Oh, he's too weak. She is not. Enjoy. Can't move anymore. Gonna have to hunt some spiders before we can gather. It's an auto resolve for us at this point. And we don't really need that anymore. No more movement. Now, what's the ideal gathering location? Looks like right here. Gives us access to 3 kinds of food and the moonstone. Set up camp. Focus is the moonstone. All of the best gatherers are going on it. We can get just shy of 2 bundles a turn. And let's see, the next best gatherer will go on the exotic fruits, then the cherries, the vegetables, more vegetables. Let's just gather up mostly exotic fruit from there. Misfits have 9 days of gathering left. Oh, and they're close enough. I guess I could have brought them both the medic and the dwarf. Oh well. Oh, look at all this around us. Topics. They're a pain in the ass. Our village should be able to handle it though. I don't think they will have spear attacks at all. So we're going to start with a hammer. And it's not even enough to kill that one. So that's okay. We'll poke it. And then send out our dwarf. First actions, you bastards. And I don't have any way to counter that. However, I can confuse that guy. And then because I don't want to deal with any more first actions, counter tactic. Confuse that one too. And then poke it. And we should have this no problem. And they gave me a very weak mace, a sword I don't need anymore, that super heavy armor, and a second very weak mace. So they gave me a whole lot of nothing. But we did gain a level from that. Levels are always nice. Got more strength, which is straight damage. Same thing with backstab for certain events. Namely hunts and sneaking challenges. Not bad. Our main attack group gained a lot of health and some gathering. Good. And our village. Lots of gathering, a little bit of strength. Intelligence is really only useful in one event. Not bad though. So they are gathering and they are about done. And now we're being attacked by another Baba Yaga. I'm gonna auto-resolve that. She gave me another weak sword and another weak sword. So we're at the point where we're probably not gonna see too much useful gear dropping from fights. We finished a bad quality armor and a regular one. It's unfortunate for the bad quality.
Another night falls over Thea.
and restless souls of the damned seek out the living in envy and anger. You can almost feel the approaching wave of these infernal wraiths seeking to burden your souls. But this night, a welcomed guest is seen in the shadows, a Lapiduk, the spirit catcher. This bizarre-looking creature, resembling an overgrown toad with long claws, yellow warts, and a row of razor-sharp teeth, is actually a humble servant of Velez, in the old days tasked with the hunting of wayward souls and misbehaved wraiths, but now hopelessly overfed and ever busy with his task of devouring evil spirits.
Good, let's leave him to it.
Thanks to the Lapiduk, your people sleep well this night, and many feel the magical touch of Velez upon them.
And now Fat Louie is magical. He's pretty and magical. He's the unicorn of rats. Okay, we have the rat event again.
As you prepare to go to sleep and take one last look out of the windows, you see that the ground seems to be moving. You shout to your fellow villagers and soon realize that your home is swarming with rats.
Okay, we have the option of doing a hunt challenge. Let's see what the main stats in that's going to be. Hunting, so gathering is our damage and our health is our health. So 2 damage, 6, 5, 1, 1, nothing. 11, 13, nothing. 5, and 3. I don't think we have enough gathering strength to handle a 4 skull fight. I would rather just do the 3 skull challenge. 9 fat rats and 3 hulking rats. I get to go first. We will start with a moderate warrior, because I had a feeling they were going to send out hulking rats first. So no hulking rats are left in the offensive hand, and nor in the tactical hand. So it's all fat rats now, which means we have a crap ton of damage coming at us. How do I want to do this? I could poke him and then shield the person I send out to poke. Yeah, let's do that. Of course I got first action. My hammer was in my tactical hand, so that's not going to help me. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and poke again. I guess we will first action her when the time comes to handle this rat. Let's send him out now. Oi, so many first actions. I'm going to go ahead and confuse one of those just to limit the damage coming at us. Get a poke on there. Send her out. First action her. Oh, she's not strong enough to kill it. Damn it. Didn't pay attention. Minor wound thus far. Minor wound for him. So that turned out a hell of a lot better than it could have. Last guy, now dead. Fight is over.
You spread out and attack aggressively, with more risk to yourselves. The gambit pays off, and you slaughter all of the rats before they are able to do any real damage in your village.
And they gave me a gathering necklace. Nice. So, who will benefit from said necklace? Oh, he will. Now that I think about it, let's just go ahead and give everybody a gathering basket. There.
Your village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing but the destruction of all life. It seems they have become more frequent of late, more angered and active for some reason.
So I'm liking that we're getting this event so much now. It just means I'm getting stronger and stronger at magical challenges.
Those who know the mystical ways of magic create a protection spell. It holds much of the evil at bay, but you still need to fight or lives will be lost.
And then I'm just going to auto-resolve this.
Your willpower proves stronger than the malicious force of the wailing wraiths. This time, none of your people died.
And now my craftsman's getting pretty good at magic. Okay, we finished another dragon armor. This one is also going to go on a medic. Oh, they both have it, and he's not strong enough to equip it. So instead, let's put it on a gatherer. Oh, it also came out bad quality. Damn it. Well, he's strong enough. Same thing with him. And we're being attacked by a ghost. Or a Poludnica. First time I've seen this one. I don't know what they do now. Okay. Looks like a ghost warrior or maybe a bride. It's kind of hard to tell. Can't tell if those are puffy sleeves of a dress or shoulder pads. Anyways, lots of damage. That's the main focus. Lots of damage. And they're high level. None of my counter offenses are going to work. My poke, however, will be enough to kill her. And in fact, I'm just going to go for the overall kill. Let's go ahead and counter tactic one of them. The other two. Poke her. Poke her again. Send out the rest of my warriors for cleanup. Okay, don't need that or that. And another one. The hell? Is that what the nest tower creates? These Poludnicas? Alright, I handled that last one pretty easily. I'm gonna attempt an auto-resolve and see what happens. Nobody took wounds. Perfect. Don't need the gear. And let's see, 15 turns, 4 turns. They're about ready to come home. Finished yet another dragon armor. Hopefully it's not bad quality. It is not. That's good. Let us put this one on our craftsman. Yet another is ready for the other craftsman. Yeah, it's still a major upgrade. 38 life, not bad. Final turn for the Misfits. Break camp, head home. And they are bringing back 155 Dragon Bone. That's quite a few good axes. And they are fighting... looks like demons. Let's just go ahead and fight them. Yep, one Samak. That's not bad. And there he is. He's in the tactical hand. Starts out confused. Let's see if I poke with him. That's going to be 7, 21, 24. This is damage or doubled, so 27. Does just enough to kill it. We'll send our warrior out. Oh, first actions. How I loathe the Fat Louie can kill that one, so we'll first action him when the time comes with her. What am I going to do with these guys? Counter tactic. Counter tactic. There, no more confuses. Or confuses. First action's coming out. I'm going to poke. that one. Then we'll shield him. Send Fat Louie out. First action him. Perfect. Ruby will be nice. We have no more movement. And we got some skeletons approaching us. We're just going to walk right by them. Looks like another Samok. And some blood bee, or no, those are just crazed bees. That's an auto resolve. Another Samok approaching our village. Finished another batch of armor. Who else needs dragon armor? Looks like nobody, because the rest are going to want heavy armor. So we'll save those for our incoming group. I don't want to fight the Samok, so we're going to take a roundabout. Let's drop off all of our miscellaneous and resupply. We are also gaining this Dwarven Bandit. So for food, oh, we're also gaining the Valdec. There we go. Now I want 10 people. 50 days worth would be not 800, 500 food. Let's go ahead and gear this guy up before we do anything else. He's got a better spear. Crossbow's too heavy, so that's all he gets. Let's drop everything else off. And now, two-handed axes, dragon bone that they just delivered. Come on. And what was the material that went with it? So that is it right there. This is 31, 53, 63 base damage with a maximum potential of 73 if the target's wounded. This is an amazing weapon right here. Confirm. Move you up. I want 3 of you. Have one warrior in each group at least with one of these. And yeah. Beautiful. Now, what do I want to send them to do next? Where was that mithril? Right there. That's what they're gonna do.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout. The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread.
And I need to enable the wood for when we go camping. Looks like the only thing worthwhile gathering with the mithril is enchanted bone, though I don't really use it a whole lot. But we get mithril at a rate of 3 bundles every 2 turns, which makes me happy. And our first axe is ready. Do I have an axe wielder in our village? I think you're gonna lose your attractive shield. Yes, you're losing your attractive shield and becoming a badass. So she does 46, 68, 78 total damage with a max potential of 88 damage. Hell yeah. Four turns left for our main group. And they are being attacked by 8 orc fighters. This could be challenging. Alright, you do a ton of damage. So, let's see about poking you for the kill. Your poke does 11. Yeah, that's more than enough. And then hammer time. Oh, they had their own spear. I completely forgot about that. That shocked. Okay, we are going to confuse that one and just pretend like that never happened. Send her out. Alright, we have tactical cards remaining. Counter. Ooh, they're all level 6 or higher. Was not expecting that. None of my first actions are strong enough to be able to do that, which is unfortunate. So I think I am going to poke this guy and shield her as best as I can. Poke that guy and then send her out. Perfect. Only minor wounds from my mistake on the, well, not really minor, but he's not bleeding out for forgetting about the whole spear wielding. Yeah, 8 is fine. We'll heal that pretty quick. Don't need that. Don't need the attractive shield or that. 7 to 10, you're not bad, but I'm gonna make better. You're cool looking, but not very good. Attractive shield, that. So yeah, none of the gear really needed. But that's okay. Alright, last turn.
You see fresh wolf tracks. It looks like a large pack is somewhere ahead.
Alright, we're strong enough to handle wolves.
You come across the pack and you're able to ambush them.
In fact, it's going to be an auto-resolve.
You defeat the wolves.
And they had a sword on them somehow. Don't really need it though.
You have heard tales of dragons and beastly demons roaming the skies, and where there are dragons, there is surely treasure. In the past, such an endeavor would seem like madness, but now that you have rebuilt your population and armed them to their teeth, you're surely ready for some real action.
Sure.
Your scouts mark the location of potential beast lairs.
So apparently there is a dragon here in the city ruins. Not gonna worry about that right now. And our group is actually over encumbered. Let us see what we can drop. We are roughly 535 pounds overweight. I don't need the quartz or the granite. Or the dark wood. Those are light, so they're not really adding to my weight. It's the damn moonstone that's putting me over. Let's get rid of those. We're 95 pounds over still. I don't need the base leather. That's good. There, now we can hightail it home with all this beautiful moonstone. Ooh, what the hell is that? Apparently it's a villa, but it just looks ginormous. Alright, we got this. There's the Bouguet, kind of weak. We'll go ahead and do some pokey pokey on him. And then hammer time. Do some counter offensing. Perfect. So he kills the Bouguet, he kills the Villet, and one of those. We'll poke that one to death and then clean up crew. They look scarier than they actually were. Don't need either of those. Alright, let's drop off all this, pick up whatever gear we have made. Moonstone's going to be very handy in making more gear. Alright, we need more wood. And then... ooh, we have a good quality one. Hell yeah, we're taking that. We'll take the last of the Leshy's hair. We'll take both of those. Maybe somebody will need them. We'll take the not bad quality dragon armor. Apparently that's all we're gonna get. Alright, you already have a Leshy's hair. Same to you. But you could use some dragon armor. It's not... we're gonna keep you with the shielded armor. You can have the dragon's armor. Let's see, what do you got? Sword, hammer, hammer, sword. Do I not have an axe wielder? I don't have a two-handed axe wielder in this group. I already have 2 hammers, so I think we're gonna upgrade your bad quality hammer to the badass axe, which makes you a super badass. Holy crap. And we're gonna make you even better right now with some dragon armor. 65, 95, 117 base damage with a max potential of 129 damage. He can kill a giant in one swing. Fuck yeah. Alright, who's gonna get the rest of this gear? My elf will enjoy some dragon armor. She's already got Alicia's hair. So she will enjoy some dragon armor. Apparently nobody needs the extra spear. Wow. Can't really complain about that. He's strong enough now that he can equip this and keep it on. Alright, let's drop off all this miscellaneous. I hate when it jumps like that. We will enable that. Now, we have plenty of moonstone. Let us take a look at something. We can improve that. Moonstone, moonstone. Catalyst does not matter for buildings. There, jumps from a 3 to a 7. Confirm. And we will put him and him to work on it. We do need more coal real quick because we're running low. We'll go ahead and move here. And I think that is going to be a good stopping point for today. So, I want to thank everyone once again for coming out and watching me play Thea the Awakening by Muha Games. I am Demordred. I stream most days from 7 p.m. Pacific on. Please come out and watch me again if you enjoyed this content. Also, you are welcome to chat with me. I talk about any and everything you want. It's all good to me. So until next time, game on.